All right, now here with Catrina Allen, our 2019 champion, which means you're defending.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to Santa Cruz. How you feeling this week?
Good, thank you. Yeah, really good.
So De La Viega, no golf course this year, just the straight old school De La track. What's in the course caddy book? What's in the course notes for you? How are you going to attack?
I have a game plan on every hole. This is course I've been playing for a long time, like since my rookie year. So, and the course doesn't really change. I mean, I think this is the first year in as long as I can remember that there's 3 extended baskets. So really every year you're just coming, you kind of know what the shot's going to be. So yeah, just making sure I have that disc in my bag.
How different does the course play? I mean, traditionally you start on course hole 1 and top of the world is the very end of it. Now top of the world's kind of right there at the start. Does that change what you think?
No, it's the only thing we were talking about is Austin goes, I'm glad we're playing these holes first and getting them out of the way, the walk up the hill. And I said, as someone who cares about, my fitness and being in good shape, I'm like, I wish we played them last. So when we're going up that hill, everyone else is tired and I'm feeling great.
Sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure there's a reason for it, but it was fun to end, up there.
For someone who's never played here, never seen this, what are you looking to do? I know like Nate Doss has always said that this course really made him because it made him throw mid-range as well, and that's what kind of shaped his game. What sort of shots are you looking to throw? What do you not throw so much of? How do you break that down?
Okay. When I think of this place, I really think more of, I agree, with Nate. I throw a lot of mids, and I enjoy throwing this course, I think, because of that. But I also think, and I think Nate's obviously good at this as well, that kind of nose up putter shot and being able to really be aware of the green if you're out of position, or even just, on the longer holes where maybe you're not even getting look, just being able to play the ground, the ground play, and being aware of how fast or how slow, and having nose control, not coming in with too much speed or the wrong angle. I think that's what I really learned here and really love about my shorthand that I think benefits me when I am out of position.
Awesome. And last question for me. We talked last week up at U.S. Women's, and congratulations on the battle up there. How well do those courses serve as a warm-up? We talked about some kind of similarities between up there and here.
Yeah, like Shady Oaks, there were times where I was like, I know I'm not at De La, but it gives me De La vibes. So, yeah, good little warm-up. Get the mids going, get the mentality of, before that, like we talked about, lots of long bomber courses or more open courses. So, yeah, just get back in that kind of mentality.
Hi, Kat. Chris with Gatekeeper. A couple questions. I just wanted to ask, I know you'll be relying a lot on your mids and putters. Is there a specific mold with Prodigy that you're going to most? A2, M2, or anything like that?
I throw M2s and M4s, and then there might be a few places where I'll throw an H3, V2, which is, my go-to fairway kind of. But really, I like the mids more. I like whatever the highest percentage shot or is going to give me a look, as opposed to, throwing the fairway or driver to park the hole, if you will. But yeah, M2, M4 for sure.
You've had a pretty successful career, career and year. You've been in the top 10 every event. How do you feel about your game right now? Is there any opportunities that you see or anything that you could still work on coming up to Worlds right around the corner?
I think 2 things. I actually just made a post this morning, was kind of been reflecting on Women's US all week. And there's a couple things. I think that sometimes I am not paying attention to, I feel like I'm a very accurate driver, and I think in the woods sometimes I have to be careful of my run-up. So that was something I focused on this weekend preparing. Is I always know what disc I'm going to throw off the tee and which angle, but just taking that extra second, Austin was kind of standing behind me and being like, you're running up this way and trying to throw across your body. If you ran this way, it makes way bigger, helps you hit your angle better. So I was focusing on that. I think that's where a lot of my errors came last weekend. And then there was some silly things that were kind of bugging me last week with some social media drama and some disrespectful card mates that were in the beginning of the year, none of that would have bothered me, and I don't know if it's just kind of the grind starting to get to me, but just really focusing on myself and not worrying about what other people are doing or what's going on, and that, just separating from that. But I do know that I did miss a few putts each round, but I felt like my putts felt flat, solid, on the pole, lots of speed. From circle 2, I stepped up and was shocked I didn't make it. I was hitting the cage, the top, chains every time. So, and that came from a lot of hard work. So that feels really good, and just try to zone in on the 2 things that I'm struggling with, and I think I'll be doing great.
Awesome. Last question, just kind of more day to life. You finish up your final practice round. What's the time in between that and your starting round? What do you do that night, morning?
Okay, so in the evening, probably run into Whole Foods and grabbing a ribeye.
Nice.
Maybe some local seafood to go with the ribeye. Have a dinner. Already watched The Handmaid's Tale for the week, so that's out of the way. But I'm an early to bed kind of person. Probably do the crossword, go to bed, and then get up in the morning, get my run in, get a little lift in, get my cold shower in, have my ribeye again, and then take the drive down from San Jose and get prepared.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for asking.
We've got you set up on a pretty interesting card here, first round, Central Coast. You're with Juliana Korver and Paige Pierce, 3 world champions playing on the same card. What does it mean for the women's game to see Juliana back out competing, and what are you looking forward to in that first round?
Like I said at OTB, Juliana was someone I looked up to when I first started playing. I think that we both think the same about work ethic and preparation and execution and all those things. And when I play with her, I love how she's kind of also she's very similar to me, just kind of overdoing her own thing. Just got her U-disc out, looking at how far away she is. She's already prepared for her next shot, and I know Paige is the same way. She's prepared for her next shot. And I think we'll have a nice flow, and 3 people who just really take our game seriously, always trying to take women's disc golf to the next level in our each own way. And I just really hope everyone tunes in, and I hope we, throw some great rounds and show everyone, I think our games are all similar, but we have different strengths, and so it'll be exciting to see some good golf.
There's a tradition here at Santa Cruz Masters Cup where the winner of the M weekend gets to play on a feature card, and you'll be joined during round 1 by Danielle Clyden, who won the M weekend. I can imagine that might be a little intimidating to play with 3 legends of the game. Do you have any words of wisdom or advice for Danielle heading into this first round?
No, but now that you say her name, she actually just purchased one of my Player of the Year discs, and so I was like, I hope I'll see you out there. I can get the disc to you, but I'll get to play with her. Honestly, I would hope, if I look, knowing us 3 as players and how we are on the course, I think she got pretty lucky. I mean, even if without me, Juliana and Paige are going to be awesome to play with and welcoming, and we should have good vibes. And with us 3, I think we're all hoping she plays amazing, and so tell her to just relax and throw her shots.
Well, you're defending champion, Catrina Allen. Good luck this weekend, Catrina.
Thank you.